Zayed Cricket Stadium in Abu Dhabi for match 18 of the DP World ILT20. MI Emirates, home game for them against the Sharjah Warriors. Two teams are going well in the tournament. We're going to see Nurashan Dikwella, who hails from Kandy in Sri Lanka. Johnson Charles, over 6,000 T20 runs. Maybe middleweight.
Does like the green belt, by the way. He really wants it.
Absolutely. Akil Hussain has been tremendous at Abu Dhabi. Martin Sagers says, let's play. Come on, get underway. We're going to slip with the wind. Akil Hussain.
Yeah.
Was walloped for a very smart six. Cricket kit to grassroots cricket. Thank you, Johnson Charles.
As you mentioned, against the Desert Vipers, he went for some runs. Now, if there isn't too much swing that he finds yet.
Tournament. Always reached for this. Ooh, not his best, but it was a risk. I would say that's a calculated risk, and it's a Sky247.net Super 4. Oh, good strike. Lovely sound. Onto those grassy banks. An uppercut. How well did he negotiate that? It's 4. Good over though. 31 for no wicket, 4 gone.
Lofted, fielder settles, didn't get the distance. And Akil Hussain completes a simple catch. So the change in ends works for MI Emirates and for Trent Boult.
Yeah, and Dikwella threw the shot far too early into that breeze, just held in the air. Akil Hussain, very safe.
Didn't get it, didn't get hold of it, and put down. Dear, oh dear, Akil Hussain with the simplest of catches, spilled. Should be 4. Gap finding, very good from Johnson Charles. He knew that he had to clear the field in the 30-yard circle, and that he did.
Shorter for the left-hander.
Good straight. And we'll get 4. First boundary for Mark Dial.
Sky247.net Super 4.
That's straight, that's relatively straight, and the finger goes up. Picked the wrong one to play across the line, and Dial has gone for the review.
The review for Abu Dhabi, given out on the field.
Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Martin, stay with your out decision. You are on screen. Signal now.
Good call from umpire Martin Sagers. Initial decision was the right one. Gone across the line once more, and the dreaded finger goes up. That looked adjacent. Don't think Johnson Charles will need to review this decision. Simon Dool, you don't want to make the same mistake like Mark Dial.
There's possibility of a little bit of bounce as well. I think it is out. I think it's hitting leg stump. He may have opted for a review if Dial hadn't wasted his one, but no. Does the right thing for the team there, Johnson Charles.
Will come into the right-hander. Might have been a bit of bat. No, says the umpire. All pad, no bat.
Was not really there. Yeah. I think it's clipping enough of leg, and given out, I think it would remain out anyway. Back to back for Akil Hussain.
Drop. That would have been a pretty tough chance.
Made it look very pretty. This might go for 4. A rare boundary. It's been a while that we have seen ball going over the line. Welcome boundary.
On strike. Oh, this is close. Has it pitched on? No, the umpire says you're gone. Wonderful sorcery from Salam Kheel. But it's going to be referred. Lewis Gregory wants the third umpire to look at this. Oh, it's pitched on.
Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. I'm ready to go back on field to Shiju.
It's all reds.
Shiju, you stay with your out
umpire was
decision.
spot on, and Salam Kheel's taken his second wicket. He's bowling a sublime spell for his team. Kheel. Oh, it's knocked him over. Salam Kheel is on an even keel. Better than that.
And he's on a hat-trick as well. Very similar to what we saw from Akil Hussain. Again, the guile of this man, his accuracy as well. Finishing this delivery on the stumps. That conventional wrist spin that comes into the right hand.
Short. That's been pummeled. Oh dear. And it's 4. Trent Bolt can't stop the boundary.
Line to give him that LBW decision.
Fetched and put away. Well, that might come into contention for the DP World biggest six of the 3 tournament sixes and 223 sets of kit from DP World cricket kit.
Williams is a seasoned international player, so he's been in many a situation where he's needed to step up and come good with the bat.
Knocked him over. Faruqi. Yes, the stumps have been rattled yes again, and it's 7 down now.
To watch Faruqi when he's in full cry. Has all the variations required for the T20 game.
Bowled him. I think that's the knuckleball again from Bolt. It just floated. It just floated. Williams gave himself room and missed it completely.
It was Faruqi earlier with the slow delivery. Another beautiful knuckle delivery. It's very, very difficult to control the length on that delivery. And this man, Trent Bolt, is a master. Gets that into the wind, but does not matter. Mark Watt with a big 6 over square leg. After bowling such a good youngster, very little experience. He saw a little steepy bounce and he thought, okay, I'm going to bang it short, and Watt had a different idea. Lovely timing on that. Went long way.
This one straight up and should be out. Tim David takes the catch comfortably. 6 and out for Mark Watt, and they lose another to the Warriors.
A youngster learning from the 2 experienced left-arm fast bowlers. All the pace off the delivery, and look what happened. Way early into the shot, and ball went right up in the air. Big man had to adjust because of the wind, but he wasn't dropping at any stage.
We've watched enough to know. We've watched enough to know that there are chances out there. He's picked up a boundary.
That's one.
Moves that away. They'll try and come back for 2. Keeper's end should be a run out with a decent throw, and it is out by a long, long way. Easy decision for Martin Saggers to make. Don't blame them for trying to go for that second run, though. You just never know. Leading run scorer Johnson Charles at the moment. It's the bowlers now that will have a job to do for the Warriors. That's the equation for MI Emirates. 130 runs required from their 120 balls to pick up another win in the DP World ILT20.
First ball from Chris Wooks.
He just did a little bit of movement from the first ball as well, having chatted to Johnson Charles at the break. He said,
Sweetly timed. The placement was good, and all along the ground he'll get 4. First boundary of the innings.
something I've really...
Edge. Just past first slip, a little too high. Yes, going hard at this one, and he gets away with it. Another boundary in the over. Gone for the big shot, and that's with the win. So got enough bat on it, and a sure contender for the DP World biggest six of the match. To grassroots cricket here in the UAE. Tremendous blow.
That's his area. That's where he scored so many runs through his career. It's also the shorter boundary tonight.
That's even better. Much, much better. Off the sweet spot, and it flies all the way for 6. Well, a very productive over so far, 17.
Had a good start in the batting power play when Sharjah Warriors were batting as well. The difference now is that MI Emirates know what they're chasing, and it's not a big total. It's a good chase.
A little too full. On full leg side, so a horror first over here for what just can't contain Mohammad Wasim. That's sweet. That's humongous. Another half a dozen to finish the over. 27 from it. 37 without loss. Edged. Flies in the gap. So nothing going the way of the Warriors. It's raining boundaries. Cut nicely, and cut like an angry butcher. And that's a fine stroke. Gone for 4.
Goodness. Pereira whips this for 6. Wonderful hands.
We're going to have an early night. Seems like it. That's another beautiful hit from Kaushal Pereira. Fast hands. They're under the ball. He doesn't in his stance.
Oh, goodness. What a sound. If noise was a colour, it would have to be white. A ball of white in this. Oh, that's good. Boom.
Another noticeable thing is the way he takes his stance, and he makes a real good base, and then he hardly moves. It's all hands.
Short and wide, and it's an invitation to smash it for 4. It's gone a long way up. This will be some catch. Steady yourself, and nicely taken. Sean Williams takes a stunning catch. That ball had some air miles.
Easy. I think he didn't get much strike in the last over or so. Got a little frustrated, Wasim. Yes, it was difficult. It was tough. Not easy. Kept his eyes on the ball, and the style of catching was...
Hold him. Straight through. James Fuller rips the off pole out of the ground. Good start to his second over after a tidy first over. MI Emirates. And Fuller gets one to skid on a little bit. Pereira in no man's land. It's been a... Starts with half a dozen. That has gone a long way. Downwind, yes, but he's picked it up beautifully, Natalie.
Stretches too. It's getting warm. He looks pretty warm already. Into position. Really well, because it looked like he had to make a little late adjustment, but got into a good position to play that, and 89 metres.
Now equal with... And again, he just goes ahead now. Finish it in a hurry. That has gone even further. That's hit the base of the big screen up on the bank.
It's just a length that allows him to play that shot as well. Sits up nicely for him. Gives him an opportunity to swing the arms. 104 metres.
Straight to mid-on, no, over his head. Over the head, he's just got enough of it downwind.
Stage. Problem that Sharjah Warriors are going to have is their net run rate. It already wasn't very good, and this is setting for a stage where it's going to really batter their net run.
Oh, goes very full this time. Eased away behind point. That'll be 4 more. Lucky maybe to get away with it for height. Carved away in front of point this time. Powerfully hit for 4 more. And it is now down to just 1 required. Through the gap for 4 more. Skipper finishes the job off for MI Emirates. That is comprehensive as it gets in T20 cricket. 133 for 2 in the 12th over. It's a demolition job of the Sharjah Warriors.